That weekend, summer suddenly arrived in southern Austria. 26 degrees. But we had already decided we're going to Italy. Italy is very close to us, just 20 minutes to cross the border, and it was even warmer there. Of course, we stopped at our favorite nursery. We picked up a second round of vegetables, some flowers, and a new addition to the garden, a fig tree.
Πήραμε και σικές και όχι ό,τι να είναι σικές, 2 μέτρα
Δύο
μπορεί.
τεράστιες σικές πήραμε,
Συνεργασία.
16 ευρώ η μία, παιδιά. Προσφορά, όλα τα δέντρα παιδιά 16 ευρώ είχαν όλα. Απίστευτο.
Και η ροδακινιά, πώς να πάρεις ροδακινιά.
Τι ροδακινιά, δεν την είδες?
Να πάρεις και ροδιά.
Ροδιά μου μένει, την επόμενη φορά θα πάρω τη ροδιά.
Έχει σε έναν ελληνικό κήπο ροδιές.
Και δαμπασκηνιά μας λείπει, αλλά σιγά σιγά για να δούμε και πού θα έχουμε χώρο.
Then we took a stroll through Gemona. Northern Italy feels very different from central and southern Italy, especially in these little towns near the border. It's a different side of Italy up here, smaller, simpler, and rather quiet. Eventually, we ended up at a restaurant where ordering coffee somehow turned into a negotiation across 4 languages.
Deca, liscio, only coffee, cappuccino. No, voi dov'è? Chi ha ordinato? You order for... No.
Caffè senza latte.
Così?
No.
Tiramisù.
Και δεν σε είπα εγώ δεν θα μου φέρει τυραμισού.
Uno.
No, stai.
Ma allora... Oh.
Dai, caffè. Lei.
Tiramisù, no.
1, 2.
3 in tutto, ok.
Ma είναι καφέ.
In tutto είναι 4.
With hot milk, cold milk.
So caffè with milk.
Come così piccolo.
Große Kaffee und extra milk.
Without the cream.
So caffè.
A big coffee like this, but without
Ah,
the
ho
cream.
capito.
And the extra the milk.
Ho capito.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ.
Πρέπει να μάθεις να
Allora.
πεις καπουτσίνο.
Όχι, δεν
Μία
μου
λέξη
αρέσει.
παγκόσμια.
Όχι, έχει πολύ γάλα, δεν μου αρέσει.
Είναι
Έχει πολύ γάλα.
Πάνω στους καφέδες οι Έλληνες δεν παίζουν.
Americano.
Γεια.
Αμερικάνο λέγεται, εμείς δεν το ξέρουμε όμως.
Είναι και Αμερικάνος στην
Αυτό
Ελλάδα.
λέω, ενώ οι international όμως καταλαβαίνουν αυτοί Αμερικάνο. Κατάλαβε.
Μεγαλύτερο δε. Μικρό, πιο μεγάλο, ακόμα πιο μεγάλο. Α, στο νερό.
Ok?
Mille grazie.
Mille grazie.
Τι το πήρες εσύ, για να κάνω τον καφέ μου πιο ωραίο. Δύσκολοι πελάτες.
Τον Μάρκο. Χρόνια πολλά για τον Μάρκο.
And I think we confused them a little, because apparently we were the only customers who ordered coffee first and then decided to eat afterwards. We explained that as Greeks we eat whenever we feel like it. No schedule, no rules. That seemed to answer all their questions.
Γεια μας.
Τσάκι μου είναι αυτό.
The previous weekend, we had started giving the chicken coop a makeover. New exterior paint and new roof tiles. And then a storm came out of nowhere that nearly washed everything away before it had even dried. So this weekend, the goal was to finally finish what the storm had interrupted. I wanted to apply a coat of photo varnish to the outside of the coop and plant flowers in the flower bed. Gerd needed to finish the roof, which had been left half done since the storm hit. I love watching the hens. Apparently the coop has a new boss, since our oldest hen passed away. The top spot has been empty, and they've been chasing and pecking each other to work out exactly who ranks where. It might look a little harsh to us, but it's completely natural for them. It's Sunday morning and we have church today. We only have a service once a month here since the priest travels from far away, so it has also become a bit of a meet-up for us. We usually stay for a coffee afterwards with sweets and little snacks everyone brings from home, so I made an apple pie. Gerd stayed home to tackle the tiles because we really needed to finish the roof before the weather changed again.
Definitely not the best idea to work at noon on a roof that's black. It's very hot. And the leather is slippery. I don't like that.
Our lawn used to be nice and green. Now it's just a meadow. Most people here think that's a bad thing. I don't mind. If nature is slowly turning the grass into a meadow, Who am I to go against it? When I came back, the roof was finally finished.
Πολύ ζέστη, 26,5 σήμερα. Έχουμε σκάσει. Σαν καλοκαίρι, ναι. Γι' αυτό θέλω να βάλω το φυκιάκι. Γιατί πιστεύω είναι σαν έρημος εκεί μέσα. Γιατί είχε πολύ ζέστη? Από το μαύρο, Κολούσε.
We put this net up after our first winter with the hens. A bird of prey got in and killed one of them. But since we put it up, not a single incident. It also kept them in, because ours are very lively and always finding ways to escape. But in winter, the snow tears it down, so every few years we have to replace it. This time, after several years, we decided to take it down completely and see how things go. I received this birdhouse as a gift. I know it's late to hang it up now. Ideally, it should have been up by early March. But I still wanted to get it ready and hang it up now for next year, so the birds can get used to seeing it around the garden. So I gave this one a few coats of board varnish on the outside too, just like the coop, to help it withstand the weather a little better. People here take caring for wild birds very seriously. For years I noticed entire shop sections dedicated to it, but I never got into it myself. It wasn't something I grew up with in the city. This year is our first. We added a bird bath and a feeder. Now we wait to see if the birds will trust us.
μαζί, έλα. Φάει, τσιτσούκα. Τσιτσούκα. Πρώτα, stop. Stop. Καλά, πάμε, άντε.
We finally replaced the hose on the automatic irrigation system in the greenhouse. At first, we thought the problem was the nozzles, so we replaced those. It didn't fix it. So we replaced the entire hose. When we connected the first section and turned the water on, it seemed to work. But as soon as we finished laying it all into place, some nozzles worked, while others, again, barely sprayed any water at all. I'm now starting to think the problem is probably the loop we created, the second line. There may just not be enough pressure to push the water properly through two lines. One single line down the middle would probably have worked much better. Still, everything is getting watered somehow, so for now we're leaving it as is. The fig tree is our sixth fruit tree and the third one we've added this year. Welcome to the family, fig tree. May you thrive. We decided to take the risk and plant her directly into the ground. We've seen other people here do it successfully, so we thought, why not try? And while everything had been calm all day, a squall appeared again out of nowhere. Since summer storm season has clearly begun, we also picked up bamboo canes from the nursery to support the younger trees, as many of you suggested. And thankfully we had them ready, because suddenly we found ourselves trying to stake everything as quickly as possible before the wind got worse. That evening, our youngest surprised us completely. While we were outside running an errand, he filmed an entire video all by himself while making his own pizza, and even recruited his older brother to help with a few shots and do the tasting together. I have to say, he did a really great job with the filming. Though to be fair, when it comes to pizza, he's already been an expert for quite a long time. And then the first birds came, and it's honestly such a wonderful thing to watch. I finally understand why the locals here buy birdhouses, feeders, bird baths, and so many different types of food for so many different species. It gives you real, genuine joy. After all, our garden is their home too. For me, that felt like the perfect way to end the week. In the next episode, a new project is on the way, and another corner of the garden is getting a makeover. Thank you so much for being here. See you in the next one.